If you could only track one number in your business, just one, let it be gross margin. Because gross margin is the one metric that speaks volumes to lenders and investors. And today I'm going to show you why. Hello, I'm Ramona. I'm the founder of Fabric and your go-to CFO for getting fundable fast. And this is Loan Ready, the show where we turn messy books into powerful tools and good businesses into great ones. And if you're watching this, I already know that you're not here to play small. You're here because you're building something big, something that lasts. So let's get into the one number that tells everyone that your business is built to scale, gross margin. Let's break it down. You know that I'm going to give you a formula at some point. Gross margin is the percentage that of your revenue that you keep after covering your cost of goods sold. So, in simple terms, it's telling you how efficient does my business turn revenue into usable money because you still have operating expenses or overhead to cover. So here's the formula. Revenue minus cost of goods sold divided by revenue is equal to your gross margin percentage. So let's assume you're making $100,000 in sales and your cost of goods is $40,000. And that's your cost to produce your goods or to deliver your services. That means that your gross margin is 60%. Why does this matter? Because high revenue with low gross margin is a red flag. It says, I'm working really hard, but I'm not keeping enough. Lenders also see this, not just you, and they pay attention. Here's what gross margin tells your potential lenders. Are you pricing correctly? Are you managing delivery costs? Are you managing pricing with your suppliers? Can your model scale without bleeding cash? Strong gross margin is equal to operational efficiency. It means that your business is healthy underneath the hood. And a weak margin, that's like driving cross country with a gas leak. Even if you're raising your top line, poor margins will drain your resources. It means that you're growing broke, unfortunately, and no lender wants to pour capital into a leaky bucket. Let me tell you about a client. Let's call her Maya. Maya doubled her revenue in 12 months. Incredible growth. But she still couldn't pay her vendors on time. And that's a risk for any business. Why couldn't she? Because her fulfillment costs were super high. Every new customer actually put her deeper in the hole. So we took a hard look at her gross margin, and it was hovering around 22%. For a service-based business, that should have been at least 60%. We restructured her pricing, we improved vendor contracts, refined the delivery model, and within 6 months, her gross margin jumped to 45%. That one shift unlocked a $150,000 line of credit, and she didn't need to reduce her team or sacrifice quality. She just needed better numbers and a clearer story. So, what should your gross margin be? If you're a service based company, aim for a 60% or higher. If you are a product or e commerce business, 30 to 50% is a strong range. But don't stop at the monthly margin. Break it down by product, by channel, by client, because sometimes your biggest client or your favorite product is your least profitable one. And those insights, they change everything. Two other bonus metrics I recommend: profit per client. Are you chasing volume or delivering value? Cash runway. How long can you operate with the cash that you have today? Gross margin drives insights. These two KPIs give you control. And here's the truth: gross margin is a spotlight. It shines right directly on your business model, and it shows whether you're building something sustainable or fragile. Improve your gross margin, and everything else improves with it: your cash flow, your confidence, your credibility with lenders. So let's take action, because next time we're talking about how to escape the last minute scramble once and for all. Remember, revenue is the headline, margin is the story. Make it one worth reading.